going on, everyone? Movie Game Guy here with part 2 of my collection video, I guess for, the end of October and all that. I haven't been doing one for the past, couple months, just because I've been busy with a lot of stuff, and, where should I start? I mean, it was a great month for, a great couple months for games. I mean, I got so much great stuff. I guess I'll just start with some of the systems. First thing I got is, a Game Gear. Very awesome, from Sega, with the packs and stuff, and it came with Lion King, which is cool. It's a fun game. It's cool to have some, Sega stuff on the go if I ever wanted to. It's a bulky system, and it came with the thing to put around your wrist, but it's pretty cool overall. It's got a couple small scratches. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but nothing too serious. It's still nice, very nice. I'm glad to have that. And one of my buddies, his friend, some dude that I met over time, fucking had a bunch of game stuff that they didn't want anymore. And basically I traded my PlayStation 3, and you guys will hear why I did this. I traded my PlayStation 3 and 3 or 4 games. I mean, there was Dead Island, Grand Theft Auto 5, and what else? And I can't remember, a Need for Speed racing game or something like that. Oh, and Evil Within, all 4 games. And he gave me all this stuff. Now I'm gonna show you guys the systems first, and then I'll show you guys all the stuff that came with them. Now, hold on. Take this off. Now, first thing I saw this and I was amazed, and it's the Ice Blue 64 with, of course, had its own expansion pack, which I was very happy about, so I have to take it out of my other one. Very nice, barely used. I mean, the thing still got its little rubber things up here. They're still nice. Very nice system. And with that, I got obviously all the hookups and all that stuff, which I don't have to show off those cords, but I got all hookups for it. And I got the Ice Blue 64, and it's got a really nice stick. Real nice. I mean, it's very, very nice. Real happy about that. My girl already claimed that being her controller when we play 64 together. And then I got the what was this? A Smoke Gray Fantastic Clear one. And this one, the analog's not the best, but it's not that bad. I mean, it's usable still for sure. And that was the 64 and the controllers and all that. Now on to this bad boy over here. This is what I wanted the most. This is obviously yellowed. It sucks, but it's something to do with fungus that tracks with this plastic. But I eventually will get a cleaner one. But for now, happy just to have one that that'll play. And this one's cool. It has the old school lock mechanism, which is sick. Very happy about that. And obviously this came with all the hookups and all that. I mean, it's not in bad shape. It's just a little yellow. But I needed one, so I was like, I'm just gonna I gotta grab it. And then with that came the hookups, and sadly one Super Nintendo controller, which is pretty decent. It works fine. And then he thought that this one was another one too, and it is, but it's for the PC to play I guess emulators or something, because it's got the flash drive thing or whatever, the fucking little port thing, instead of the one that you'd plug into the actual Super Nintendo. But it's cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing yet. Maybe just hold on to it, but I'm not really a computer game guy, so it's not one of those things that I will sit and play, if I'm just going to buy the games for the Super Nintendo. And then I just showed this off too. Last of the bulk stuff, and this is all from this guy, keep in mind. And there's many more things. I got this Resident Evil chainsaw for PS2. Very awesome, very nice controller. This is numbered. There's 10,000 of them made, but it's really nice. I really, really like it. And it's obviously for Resident Evil 4. Which is beautiful. So happy to get this thing. It's a fucking beast. Maybe one day I'll do an unboxing where I'll just show you guys how it looks and everything on the inside. So the whole bottom where it's red is felt and all that. It's very nice. A nice display piece to have in the collection. I'm really happy with it. And then onto the games that he hooked me up with. Because why would I get all these systems without any games? And hold on, guys, I should have organized this a little better, but it's cool. Just give me a second. It's worth you guys' wait, trust. Alright. Now, oh yeah, and I got a memory card for the 64 controller that came with it. Just cool. Very cool. And now into the games. Now I'll start like I did before with, I'll do the 64 games, and then I'll do the Super Nintendo games, and I got some other random stuff to show off too that I just had with it. Now for the 64 stuff, it's more of quality than it is quantity. I got 6 games this month, these past couple months for 64, but they're great stuff. First one is Donkey Kong 64, which I must have. I love this game. It's in very nice shape. Very happy about it. I mean, obviously I cleaned all these games when I got them because they were all kind of dirty, but that's how it is. Next one is GoldenEye, James Bond 007. Another really... Oh! I'm an idiot. Sorry guys, that scared you. Scared me kinda. But my computer's already messed up, let alone this fucking, like, you know. But, alright, well, yep. 007, GoldenEye. Pretty nice shape. Real awesome. I had a double of that one that was with this too, but I sold it off to get other stuff. I don't really need to hold on to doubles. Next one I got, probably my second favorite out of the 64 lot that I got for the games, this collection update, and this is the Legend of Zelda, and this is Majora's Mask with the hologram. But this is a different type of hologram. I guess there might be a couple of them, because I could have sworn there was one where it just said Legend of Zelda and had the mask itself. But very cool, gold cart, in very nice shape. I really like it. It's nice, very nice. Classic. And then with that, I had to get Zelda Ocarina of Time. And this one's got a little bit of a label wear to it, but overall it's nice. I mean, I'm very happy with it. I've been wanting to get my hand on these Zelda games for a while. I'm glad I finally got them. And then this is my favorite thing I got from the 64 games, this collection update, and this is Mario Kart 64. Oh, classic. Great label, and just like nice shape, no dings, no nothing like bad on it. It's very nice. Really happy with that. And the last for the 64 stuff is Turok, the first one. I have the second one, and I loved these as a kid, so glad to be able to go back and play both of them now. And I know there's a Turok 3 and stuff, which if I ever come across, then yeah. But yeah, those 6 games, and then the 2 systems, and now onto the SNES games. Very happy about this stuff. The first one, it's the only one that has some label damage, and it's like my favorite one out of all of these. And it's the Castlevania 4, or Super Castlevania 4. And you see up here, a little bit of label damage. It's like coming off. But I'm just gonna get a new label for it. And this one overall is like probably one of the most beat, but I love Castlevania. I played this stuff a lot when I was a kid, so very happy to get it. It's got a huge sticker up there, but as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. It wasn't one of those things where I could just pass it up. Next one, if you guys saw my last update, I showed off that I got Aladdin for Sega Genesis. No manual, but the box in the game. Now I got it for SNES. And this one's in a pretty decent shape. It's not too bad. I love this game. I do like the Sega Genesis version more than this one, but this one's still cool. Glad to have it. And this one's weird, isn't it? It has the writing and stuff on it, but it's no paper, which I thought was kind of cool. The next one I got is Donkey Kong Country, which is a classic. It's a must-own for anyone who likes playing side-scrolling platformer games. Donkey Kong's just a classic in general. And with that, I got Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest. Another one that's very cool. Very happy to have. I need to get the third one, and then I'll be pretty pumped, but still real happy with it. Next one, another one I was real stoked about, and this was in very good condition. overall it's real nice, and I'm glad. It's Mortal Kombat 2. Really happy to have this thing. I love playing Mortal Kombat, especially on the the Super Nintendo controller. I mean, that's how I remember really playing them. That and the PlayStation, and then on to some other awesome gems. And this is all. Keep in mind, this is all still from the same trade for the PS3 and 4 games. And the PS3 was one of the ones that was not backwards compatible, so it's not like you can play PS2 games or anything on it. But on with this, Super Mario All-Stars, a must-have too. I mean, if you have an NES, and besides Lost episodes or Lost levels or whatever, I mean, you could get 1, 2, and 3. And it's basically the same thing, just ported to the Super Nintendo. But I still think it's cool. It's definitely awesome to have. The next one, I had a double of this too, but it was a different one. This is the Player's Choice Super Mario Kart. And I had the other Super Mario Kart that was the regular version, but I guess this one surprisingly goes for a little more, so I kept this one. It's pretty cool. It's in pretty decent shape. Very happy to have it. Really fun. The start of the Mario Karts. Next one is a one that's a must-own for anyone who's got a Super Nintendo, and it's Super Mario World. And keep in mind, a lot of these are very hard for me to find up where I live in the New England region. And it's also like, if you do find them, the people are like asking crazy, fucking prices and shit. So I was really happy to get that stuff. Next one is Super Punch-Out, the Super Nintendo version of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out or just Punch-Out. Really fun. I really like this game. The characters that you fight are just hilarious. Their names are ridiculous. Crazy stuff. And then the last one from this guy for the Super Nintendo stuff was Super Tennis. And I actually thought this game was fun. Obviously not, I'm not the biggest sports game fan, but there are a handful of them that I actually really appreciate, and this is one of them. And I remember having this when I was a kid too, so it's just nostalgic to me. And then along with that, there's just a few more things that was part of the trade, which I was very pumped about. I mean, just from that stuff alone, I mean, you could add it up, and I don't even know. Definitely more than the $100 I spent on the games and the system for the PlayStation 3, for sure. And I got all my fun out of those. We beat those games that we had on it, so we didn't really need them anymore. We didn't feel the need for them. And they're a dime a dozen anyways. I mean, you could always find Grand Theft Auto 5, and you could always find, a PlayStation 3, but some of these games are just expensive. And the fucking Ice Blue 64 itself with the chainsaw from Resident Evil 4, PlayStation 2, is just itself, just like, I doubled my money just that. But some stuff that he didn't want, he told me to go through a whole huge binder of like PS1 games, and it's just the discs. And I went through and I picked up the ones I really wanted. He had a lot of ones that were burnt for this like modded PS2 that he had or something, but I don't know. So I got Contender. I'm guessing it's a fighting game. Like a boxing, yeah. I'll play it, give it a try, but I don't know. It was just part of the whole thing. He didn't want them, so I'm like, instead of throwing them out, fucking them up, I'll just take them off your hands. Fuck it. Next one is Inspector Gadget, Gadget's Crazy Maze, which looks okay. I'll give it a try. Inspector Gadget was always cool, in my opinion. No, I didn't really like the movies with Matthew Broderick or anything like that, but the cartoon was pretty cool. This I didn't even know they had on PlayStation 1, but it's Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, which is weird. I'm going to definitely try that out. Next one I got, pretty happy about. This is probably one of the coolest things in this whole little stack right here, and it's Spyro Repto's Rage, which is cool. I need to get my hands on some Crash Bandicoot for PS1. This one I thought was cool. Hold on a second, guys. I have to grab this. It's weird because it's a disc variant, and I don't know which one's the original one or not, but like, it's Twisted Metal 2. It's just the disc. But I have Twisted Metal 2, the Black Label version, and inside the disc is like that, and this disc is like that. So I thought it was cool. I'm definitely gonna switch into a 2 disc case. just because I thought that was a pretty cool picture. So, well, a pretty cool variant, and I love Twisted Metal, so of course I'm gonna be all excited about that stuff. Yeah. But and then I don't even have this one yet, so I was glad to grab it. And it's Twisted Metal 3. I need to pick this up complete in case, and I need to get the Twisted Metal 4 also, which is my favorite Twisted Metal game, and Small Brawl, but that's down the road. Next one I got is the last one for the PlayStation 1 games from the guy. It's V-Rally 2 Need for Speed. I'm sure this is just a rally car race game, but I'll check it out. You know. Try to keep open-minded. Now, the only just this PS2 game that I got from was Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. And I played the first Max Payne years ago when it first came out, and I never got into this one, but now I have a chance to. And the last thing, and this is the only thing that was complete in box, well, complete in case, whatever. And it's a PlayStation 2 game, and it's Shadow the Hedgehog. And I've never played this game. I really didn't even know that it actually came out. It's got like, you know, like I don't even know, some kind of, I don't even know. That's weird. It's kind of barcode, but it's cool. It's in pretty good shape, and it came with the Manny, so that was pretty cool. I was happy about that. Like all that stuff for PS3 and like, you know, 4 games that I didn't really like, you know, feel the need to have anymore. So, in my opinion, let me know down in the comments, guys, if you thought that all that stuff I just showed you was a great deal for a crappy PS3. That was refurbished by GameStop, by the way, and 4 games that are very common. I thought I made out pretty good. Now, on to the other stuff that I picked up. Now, my sister's boyfriend has a bunch of cool games, a lot of the NES and all that stuff, and he actually hooked me up with these games last time I was talking to him, and I was like so appreciative of it. I was so pumped. I was like, dude, that was just nice of you. And he told me that, you know, he loves them because they're from his childhood, but they're just sitting around. I mean, if someone could get some use out of them, especially someone like me that'll take care of them, he's like, yeah, it's fine, bro. So he took out, like, you know, the ones that he would keep. Like, he had Zelda, well, it was like Link to the, no, what was it? I think it was a Link to the Past. Well, it was Zelda 2 for NES, and it was the gold cart, but it had like one of his saves on it that like was his name from when he was a kid. So I was like, I can't take that from you, man. And then the Mario 3, some like racing game that I've never heard of from Jalenko that like looked pretty cool. And then I don't know, a couple random other games, but he hooked me up with these, and I was very excited about them. And they're all in real nice condition. And that's first one. They all come with dust sleeves. First is The Adventures of Bayou Billy. And I've been wanting this for a while. Real fun game. Real hard, but I really liked it. It was good. And the next one is Al Unser Jr. Turbo Racing. Obviously a racing game. I don't know how good it is or anything like that, but I'm definitely going to give it a try. Nice label. And it's cool. This is, I think, the only one I have in the back that's got a gold label. I don't know if you guys could let me know what that's all about. None of my other games from the NES have this on it. They have the regular label, so I would definitely like to know. Next one I got Castle Quest. Very cool. Nice label and everything. Next one, I'm guessing this is like a shooter like game, a fucking a space shooter. So Destination Earthstar. Never really heard about this one, and I'm glad to pick it up. Well, get it from that's very cool, very nice of him. And then the next one, I just got rid of my first one, and it sucked. I wish I didn't, but Skate or Die 2. Definitely pumped to play this one, and hopefully it's better than the first Skate or Die. And the last one from him, and this is probably the one I wanted the most from him. I love this game. I love the show too. It's just classic stuff. I mean, and it's Three Stooges. A very nice shaped label and everything. And I had him put his name on the back, his initials, just so I'll always remember. You know, it's one of those things that's like a lot of the stuff in my collection that people have given me throughout the years are things I cherish, and like, you know, I like to have that memory, you know. And yeah, he just like handed me all of these. He was like, yeah, dude, here you go. And I was like, dude, like, I owe you big time. He's like, nah, don't worry about it. I'm like, dude, I'll even pay you for these. I told him. He's like, nah, dude, I'm good. And I'm like, thanks, man, thanks. They're very close to my heart, so very nice of him. And the rest of the stuff I picked up at a game exchange. I don't know, about a week ago. I guess I was talking to the manager because I'm cool with them in there, and they told me that I guess some dude came in with a bunch of games and shit that he just wanted to sell, so they're putting them out. And because last time I was in there, I mean, they had fucking like really nothing. They had a couple good things, but nothing that was, you know, stuck out to me. And I was just really happy with the turnout from this time that I went in. She said to like stay away from a lot of the NES games, like there was Battletoads there and stuff, but she said there was like a lot of bad like mold damage to them that she wouldn't play them in her system. And if she's working at a game place and she's telling me that, you know, I shouldn't pick them up, you know, when she's trying to make that money, then, you know, definitely a good sign that, you know, not to pick them up, because I'm not gonna put it in my system and get that shit get fucked up or whatever, and I'm not gonna spend I think they wanted like $25 for Battletoads with nothing, just a cart. So I found these, and they looked real nice, and she said that these weren't from the guy, but I don't know. First one I've been wanting for years, and it's Bad Dudes. Really cool stuff. A really nice label and everything. Very cool. Awesome to have that. Next one I got is Little Nemo, the Dream Master from Capcom. I always try to pick up the Capcom games whenever I come across them. This one's got a little mark up there, but, you know, it is what it is. Fucking, I've been wanting this, so very cool. And this one, I couldn't get this fucking kid's name off. I think he put it in like marker and like crayon or something too, but I just couldn't get it off. If you guys know something that'll take this off, let me know. This is Renegade from Taito, but I see that. I'm like, what the fuck? And I don't want to fuck up the cart and have it looking all blue. But if you guys know a way to get this kind of shit off of here, let me know. I used rubbing alcohol. I used nail polish remover, Gooby Gone, all that, Goof Up. I don't know, but those are the three NES games I got Game Exchange. Now on to the SNES carts. And this was definitely like an SNES like month for me. I got a shit ton. I think I got like 16 or 17 games from the SNES. Nice way to start off that collection, really, with a system and all that. But first one was Batman Forever, which isn't like, you know, that great of a game, but I really remember as a kid, you know, having that Mortal Kombat type style, how it was like live action people. I thought that was pretty sick, so I picked it up. Why not? Next one I got Bram Stoker's Dracula. Don't know too much about this, but it was October, so I was like, I want to pick up some kind of thing that had to do with Dracula, Frankenstein, some kind of monsters. So that's pretty cool. Next one, my girl actually found, and I'm very happy because I was over at the Blu-rays when she went over to the games first, and she found Nickelodeon's Real Monsters. Very cool. I'm very excited to play this, and this label's like beautiful condition. This thing is real nice, real nice. I'm very happy with it. Next one, classic films. So I'm hoping that the games is somewhat okay. A lot of movie title stuff is like not too good, but I wanted to give it a chance, and it's the Page Master. And this is a nice label too. That's another reason why it stuck out to me. And I never see this in stores, so you know, it's cool. Next one of the ones I wanted the most for the system, and it's the Ren and Stimpy show of Vidiots. Very cool. I was so excited when I saw this. It was like $8, and I'm like, no, I'm buying it. Ren and Stimpy is probably my favorite cartoon, so that's something that was like a no-brainer for me. Maybe a Vidiot for buying it, but at least I got it. And the next thing I got, and it's the last for the SNES stuff, is Speedy Gonzales, Lost Gatos Banditos, or Banditos. Pretty cool. I've never seen this, never heard anyone talking about it. It's not going for much online, but that's not why I pick up games. I pick them up basically, you know, just to play, to enjoy. And yeah, awesome. So that was a nice stack of Super Nintendo games that I picked up. from Game Exchange. Real happy about all those actually. And then I'm gonna go on with the Sega Genesis now. All of these are complete in box, and there's only 3 of them, but I'm really happy with the ones I found. First one, Echo the Dolphin. Really happy about this. This is, I think, the most expensive thing I picked up there. It was like $13, but so worth it. I remember playing this as a kid. Basically just a dolphin, and you swim around obstacles, and all these like people, not people, these like sea creatures are coming after you and shit. It's pretty sick. And yeah, it came with the everything complete in box, complete in case, whatever. And the cart's in like a mid shape, so that's the biggest reason why I wanted it. That in the box, I was like, I want to get it and put it in the collection. A good childhood memory. Next one I got, cause me and my girl have been on like a Monopoly kick. So we saw this was like $3, like why not? Sega Genesis version of Monopoly. And this comes complete in box too. It's one of those soft boxes, but I don't know if you can see behind the game. You can see a little bit the manual right there, and it's real nice too. I would have put it in the front, but and this has like, you know, regular wear. I would have put it in the front, like with the cart, but I was like, that was sticking out too much, and I didn't want to bend anything, so I was like, I'm just gonna leave it alone, so I can keep it the way it was when I got it. But it was an overall nice shape. I mean, for a cardboard box like this, granted it's Monopoly, so it's obviously not something that's like real sought after, nothing that's like crazy expensive, but it's fun for me and my girl, so that's why we pick up games for the fun. And the next one I got, I was so pumped to find this. This is one of those games, like I was saying about sports before, that like there's only a few sports games that I love, and this is one of them. And this version, the NBA Jam, the tournament edition, very awesome. And this thing obviously came complete in case also. Such a beautiful, beautiful fucking game. I love it. My girl's not into sports games, but she said she's definitely wanting to check this out because of all the talk that I've been doing about this. So happy for that thing. Fucking $5 I spent. Probably the best $5 of my life, no lie. And then the last thing for this update, sorry it's so long guys, just so much for me to try to get through. It's a PS2 game, and it's Whiplash, and there's a biker. Sorry about that. But yeah, Whiplash, a very fun game, very underrated. I mean, I never hear anyone talking about this. It came obviously complete in case, very nice shape. I love it. You basically, you know, a bunny in this like experiment lab, and you gotta like escape. It's pretty fun, really wacky, very good. I'm happy with it, you know. And that was everything for this collection update, part 2 for my games and all that. And thanks guys for watching. And if you watched the first part 2, let me down in the comments below, either in this one or the other one, depending on which one you wanted to make the topic on. What was you guys' favorite pickup of all the stuff that I picked up? And yeah, give me a thumbs up if you guys like this, and thanks for watching. I always love the support. Subscribe if you guys want, and yep, I'll talk to you guys later on. Thanks.